Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Healia Bunnies. You might hear a little difference in quality. So my husband has just informed me that I sound like I'm recording from a tin can. So he highly suggested that I use his computer to record this video. I'm super excited today. We are having one of our subscribers wish come true. Woohoo! So D110, everybody, the bane of my existence. I'm just joking. This was just one of those dungeons that broke me. um, yeah, so actually, Healia didn't exist until this dungeon. If you would believe that, I was a tank main as Leia. And Helia was just an alt. Like seriously, I just made a saint for fun, and then because of this, update, I ended up getting my own saint. Because playing as a tank without a good team was super hard. Like you wouldn't believe. I couldn't play with randoms for a bit. Yeah, so here we are. I'm going to start the video and I hope you enjoy. I'm just going to be super honest here. I just woke up from a nap and I'm feeling fresh, so I hope you hear that from my voice. I don't sound like I got hit by a bus. Fun fact, I was in Korea for how many weeks? 2 weeks. Came back, jet lag for 1 full week. Not fun. Anywho's, here we go. I'm going to click the start button and I hope it still records. As you can tell, I am a grandma with technology. Okay. Okay, it's still recording. Woo! Yes. Okay, so we're going down the path where things fall out from the sky. Um, yeah, I'm just going to keep on healing and tell you what. You are going to need 2 Furious Sandmen for this dungeon. Everybody's going to ask for it. People are actually going to check your character for it. And I know that doesn't sound fun, but it's because it's so hard. This dungeon is so hard without one. You're going to need that and GTB card. It just helps your stun resistance. See, it's saying pull, pull, pull. And that's with me having those cards. Um, if you don't have those cards, don't be sad. Um, I'm having a giveaway. It's going to be a raffle at the end when I get 100 subscribers. So I'm giving away 2 purple cards. I'm not too sure which yet. I know I've been saying Peko Peko or 2 Ev Sandman, but it depends on what I have because you might want something different, but for sure I have those cards. Yeah, so all you have to do if you want to join is subscribe, first of all. Um, it Comments do help, uh, but you could just put your in-game name and you'll be in for the raffle. I'll put in an Excel spreadsheet and your name, I mean, and we'll go from there. Yeah, that's when I hit 100 subscribers, I'll announce the winner. And yeah, so let me just go back a little bit because I know I've been talking a lot. I just wanted to, let you know about the contest that I'm having. So one sec. Okay, so we'll start from this point. Yeah, so you could tell our tank is just rushing in there, which is good. You want him to be in front. Um, he is having a good command of his mobs, and I think I was just curious who he was or which guild he was from, and so I checked. And then you can see Tim. Tim's taking initiative here, pulling the mobs from um, across the tar. Sometimes people tend to want to go over there. You just have to follow your tank and have a feel for it. After going over and over and over again for EMDs, you're gonna get the hang of it for sure. Like you just give yourself time and patience because this is a grind. This is a grind. It's even worse than D90, and I thought D90 was bad. But fret not, it gets worse with D115. I don't know, right? To each their own, right? Some people prefer D115, but from what I heard, D115 is the worst because of those waves, and they'd rather do D110 over and over again. Okay, so again, our tank is in the lead. I'm a little bit going forward because, yeah, I'm just so used to tanking as Healia that it kind of comes out when I'm using Healia. And sometimes I even forget that I'm using a saint. Or sometimes I forget that I'm using a tank and I try to heal with threat. Anyway, so you see me going to the left, it's because I know that it's going to spawn after this group. Yeah, there's going to be a 3 spawn here, and we're going to drag that back to the middle. And you don't have to be a tank to do that actually, you can just support, but most DPS will stay in the middle and wait for it because if a tank is doing their job, you don't really need to. So here, I'm just kind of helping the tank out, gathering our mob here to our right corner. And because our crew is almost done over there, yeah, it just helps with efficiency. Um, yep, and here I am. Yeah, you see there's just a lot. Stuns, pulls. You just really need all the help you can get with this one. Yep, so we're gonna go to our next section. Oh, here, Magic Dispel Scroll. That's the thing that I wanted to talk about last time and I forgot what the name was. It helps you with curses. So you'll see that the headmasters and miners can curse you. I'm not too sure what it does to others, but for healers, it does affect me in a way that I can't heal my party well. So my sanctum goes down to what, about half maybe, and same with my heals. So I usually max at 4.1, and you can see I'm going to about 2.5 now. Yeah, so there's that. Yeah, you just kind of see where the tank is going. This area is pretty straightforward. The next one, not so much, so I'll make sure to give you some tips on that. Here we are, the second floor. The second floor is the most, for the lack of a better word, annoying part of this dungeon. So here we have a mob. It's pre-mobbed for you, but the next round of this, once Solid Venatu is defeated, you'll see that it'll spawn in like kind of a semicircle. So you see Tim and me just walking through in a circle, and then our tank going the other way. So that's actually the most efficient way to mob um, these monsters, because if you don't, they tend to go all the way to the where the railings are, those yellow and black railings, and then it's super hard to get them back. And then you're separating your whole party, and it's just so inefficient. It's gonna take longer, and it's just better to keep in one crowd. Yep. So here I go again, going first. It's just like tank vibes, you know. Yeah. Because, yeah, another thing for tanks, people do really, really appreciate it when a tank goes first because it gets everything ready for them before they make it to um, the designated area that they're going to attack everything. So here it's really important that you check your map. Sometimes bombering gets missed and it gets stuck in a far left corner of this map. And it's really, really annoying when you have done all of these and you have to go all the way back because the door isn't opening. So that's one thing to watch for, bomberings at the very left of this map. Yeah, this party is doing really well. It's going really smooth actually. It's really a blessing that I got this because easier for me to explain to you what D110 is like. Okay, so here, a lot of people kind of do middle of the bridge. That's where they take all the mobs and then they have a go at it. And sometimes they do at the, you see at the entrance of that bridge on the far left. Yeah, it just depends really. You just really do get a feel for it after doing it over and over again. And you kind of have to, right? Because you want to get those right stats with those EMDs for your weapons and gears and stuff. And over here, we are going all the way to the right again because it just gives you that place to hit the mobs effectively. Because I've seen that when you do it in the middle, it gets so all over the place, it's so messy that you don't even know where you are. And your party doesn't know where you are. So how are they going to support you, right? Um, yeah, so after this, it's going to be, I believe, Deathless Miners are going to be at the down bridge. Thankfully, you don't have to go up there. There's nothing there. It's all going down. And yep, let's see here. Just one more waste stove. And then we go down. And as you can see, I'm doing a zigzag pattern. This helps you not get hit by the um, acme, I guess is what it's called. And what you want in this area is to make sure that your headmasters and head miners are in one spot because sometimes inexperienced players will fight them up top and you divide the party and then soloing one takes forever. So you should be doing it as a group like this. Great. So now we are at the lava area. One thing, lava does hurt. It's just our like childhood game where the floor is lava and you don't step on it, please. Okay, so what you're gonna do is trust your tank. Some tanks will take all of the mobs and bring it all in one go, and sometimes they'll divide it if they know that um, the party would benefit from it. Like for now, we do have two mage class, and sometimes they're paper thin and glass cannons, so we do try to keep them safe by doing just, I guess, a third at a time. Yeah, honestly, appreciation for this party. They're doing so awesome. I did not get a headache playing with them. I know that sounds bad, but trust me, once you play with people who don't know what they're doing and refuse to learn how to do it, it gets really difficult. Like, I love playing with new players and I love um, learning new things from them. But the thing is, I have been with some newer players that believe they know better, and it just makes it so difficult. So my advice is just keep an open mind and try to learn from everybody. So yeah, that's my little soapbox over there. So hopefully it didn't offend anyone. Anyway, so yeah, again, don't fight the headmasters at the lava. You pull them closer towards you. Your tank should do that. Um, Sometimes I believe hunter or ranger can have some sort of pull as well. Those are the classes that I'm unfamiliar with and will be getting familiar with because those are the only classes that I don't have currently. I do have a hunter that's up and coming, but that's neither here nor there. Boss time. So we are introduced to RSX, this super robot that is about to make your life HELL. Um, yeah, so what you want to do is actually, the tank's placement was perfect, very, very left corner, just so that it doesn't hit our friends. Um, Especially, it keeps the DPSs safe, and you want them safe because you want that life gauge to go down as fast as possible. Because if you die here, you're going through that walk of shame that I talked about. It's going to be a long walk, and you can't teleport nothing. And yeah, the egg seeds are not cheap in this game. Also, watch out for the pipe over there on the right. It will do a lot of damage. Like, I think some people could really get one tapped by it. I haven't personally tried to, but not fun. So, another thing for dungeons tips. Please do not do auto. In general, do not do auto in dungeons because it gives you a better feel for the game. Honestly, you learn a lot more and it gives you almost like a intuition of what to do. But when you're auto, you're just kind of standing there and then it's really hard, especially with RSX because it has reflect. Here we go, the self-protection mode. You see that little blue box right below his HP gauge? That's the reflex time. It's about a few seconds. So don't hit him at that point. And as you can see, those circles that are surrounding, um, don't be on that. It's a one-hit wonder, and you are going down for a long walk. Um, okay. So again, at 35K, do not do auto. And in general, please don't do auto in dungeons. It does kind of make other people have a hard time because yeah, but GTBH auto, you know, there's a time and place. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so here we go, another self protection mode, and you can see the DPSs had to get out of the way, and if your tank is anywhere else but there's really, really no other place to go but down and lying on the ground. Um, yeah, there we go. That's D110 for you, and I really hope you had a fun time with me and yeah, just listening to my playthrough. I know it sounds more like a podcast